Everyone, Jim Caldwell here in the WYMT Sky Alert Weather Center, where the skies have turned a little dangerous this evening. We have a tornado warning that's just been issued for the folks down in Wayne County. This goes through 9 o'clock this evening, so we're talking about an hour and 2 minutes to go before the expiration of this storm gets near. And other counties in the area, of course, Pulaski and several others right along the border, you all are also going to experience some pretty tough weather as we go through the next hour as well. Look at the Sky Alert radar here. You can see, last images there, a very powerful thunderstorm just beginning to move over into sections of Wayne County. That is the storm that could very well be producing a tornado. Now, here's what we've got on this storm. It's going to be near the folks over in Suzie and Hidalgo at 8:05, Slickford by 8:10, Cooper and Monticello by 8:20, Oil Valley and Burfield by 8:25. Again, that's for the folks over there in Wayne County. This goes until 9 o'clock this evening. It's right now getting ready to bear down on the Zula community, where that's actually about 6 miles northeast of Albany, and it's moving east at around 20 miles per hour. Other things that this storm could very well be producing over the next little bit is hail up to the size of baseballs and destructive straight line winds. Now remember, straight line winds, if you don't see a tornado, you're very likely to see straight line winds moving into your area because they will be associated with this thunderstorm. We'll go with a bigger view and we'll show everyone what's going on all across the area as this weather situation has gotten pretty dangerous in a hurry here, especially across extreme southern Kentucky. You see there the very, very intense thunderstorm now moving out of extreme southern Kentucky, trying to cruise over into Wayne County, and that is where we have the potential for tornadic activity. Now, this, of course, was all indicated by Doppler radar. If you've got weather spotters over in that community, kind of check the skies, see what you can see out there, and get the information out so we can possibly know for sure if we've got a funnel cloud developing, if we've got some kind of rotation that's trying to hit the ground at this time. Again, that's Wayne County, a tornado warning until right around 9 p.m. Rotation was indicated on Doppler radar. We would like to have some ground truth. That's why the weather spotters are out there. Get your information to the National Weather Service or us here at the weather station, and we'll, of course, pass that information on and get the warning out. And, of course, that very, very valuable information. One more time, Wayne County in extreme southern Kentucky, you've got a tornado warning going through right around 9 o'clock. Again, if you're over in Pulaski County and those areas across extreme southern Kentucky, be prepared for a pretty strong thunderstorm within the next little bit, producing winds maybe in excess of 70 miles per hour and hail up to the size of baseballs. We're going to continue to review this weather situation. We'll get back on the air with the latest weather information. Now let's go back to regular programming. All right, hello everyone, Jim Caldwell here in the WYMT Sky Alert Weather Center, where our 4th of July has turned into quite a serious one weather-wise. We've got a tornado warning that is in effect until 9 o'clock tonight, for the folks over in Wayne County. Also, severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 9 p.m. now for Knox County. Now, we'll review the situation. We've got both counties in this view of the Sky Alert radar, and we can show you the last hour's worth of data and what has been going on out there, especially for the folks over in Wayne County. You can see, when you see that pink and you see the oranges and the reds, that's a very intense thunderstorm that is moving through that area, and that is why you are seeing your tornado warning, because this one is a doozy. It is a very, very strong thunderstorm, capable of producing possibly a tornado. It was never confirmed on the ground, but Doppler radar did indicate the rotating column of air, which could very well be tornadic activity over there. That's what we look for when we look at Doppler radar. We look for what is known as the mesocyclone, and we judge whether or not it looks like it's convincing enough to be on the ground. And in this case, it did warrant that. That did warrant the tornado warning, which means, again, one of two things: it's been spotted or it's been indicated on radar. Now, here's where it's going to be within the next little bit. If you are in the Gregory area, it's going to be knocking on your door. The storm that's capable of producing this over in Gregory by 8:40, Betsy and Denny by 8:45, Delta by 8:50, Frazier and Kidder by 8:55. Now, this is the storm I'm talking about over there in Wayne County. This is where the tornado warning is at, and it goes until 9 o'clock. Now, I will say this. That storm cell has decreased in intensity quite a bit since I was first looking at this storm. At the top of the hour, when the warning first came out, it has gone down some as far as intensity levels are concerned. But the one over in Knox County is a small one, but a doozy as well. Here's what we've got on it. Winds could very well be up to 60 miles per hour, especially you can see it moving through the northern sections of the county over near Woolham and Haven. It's going to be knocking on your door within the next few minutes. And, of course, either one of these storms could produce maybe large hail, nickel size to maybe all the way up to quarter size, and early indications on this tornado warning showed that it could very well be producing hail up to the size of baseballs, which would be just absolutely catastrophic in its own right, because that is a doozy. That is some very, very, very big stuff. Again, we've got the severe thunderstorm warning out for the folks in Knox County, tornado warning until 9. Both of these go until 9 this evening. Remember just some of the rules. If you're caught, if you're watching this right now and you're saying there's a tornado warning and you're upstairs in your home, you want to get downstairs as quickly as you possibly can to avoid any type of possible danger. And once you get downstairs, if you've got a basement, perfect. That's the ideal location for you to be. If you don't have a basement, I don't have one at home, all you got to do is go into the innermost room of your home, maybe in the hallway that runs down the middle of your house. You want to get in there or get in a closet if you've got one there and cover yourself up with blankets, or get under a sturdy piece of furniture that will protect you for some possibly some falling debris around you. That's where you want to be at. Now, also, if you live in possibly a mobile home, you want to try to get away from that. They're not very sturdy. They're not very safe. And what I mean by that, they can pick it up real easy. It's not anchored into the ground. It's not built directly into the ground. We're not talking about the structure itself. We're talking about it's not being anchored to the ground. Okay, the structures are very, very strong. It's just the fact that they're not built directly into the ground. So that's what we talk about when we talk about that. And again, get to your basement, stay away from doors, stay away from windows, and stay inside. Please stay inside out there as we go through the next little bit. We've got about 22 minutes left with this warning. Both warnings, severe thunderstorm warning, Knox County, and tornado over in for the folks in Wayne County. We're going to continue to keep you up to date on this weather situation as we go through the next little bit here. Stay tuned to WYMT and CBS for the latest.